What's going on with everybody, and welcome back to AAMC. And today we're going to be working on a 955K Caterpillar track loader. This machine has sat for about 12 years. Don't know if it's stuck. Stacks rotted off, and it has been halfway covered up, but as far as this thing goes, we're just going to go ahead and just assume it's completely stuck. Don't know that yet. So about the only thing I'm going to do today in this video will be taking and pretty much I'm going to wire up new battery cables, throw some batteries in it, and we're just going to bump it and see if it will move. If it will move, I'll drain the oil, and then we'll try to attempt to start it. Of course, we'll change filters, do some other things, and see if we can get the old machine back up and running and get it moving again. So thanks for coming back. Stay tuned. Well, okay, first order of business. We have a battery cable there. Looks kind of okay. Take y'all off the tripod. And we're going to look back in there. I'm not going to videotape much of this because this is kind of a bear. And you ain't going to see much but me standing there stripping some wires. But the first thing we're going to do is, these are a bunch of old equipment keys I've had. And first things first, let's crawl up here. And let's just see. I think I got a key on this thing. I think it'll work. Let's find out. No key? Oh, well, I'm stupid. Well, I ain't stupid, but that's what I'm thinking of for a key. Well, good thing I got it anyway. Okay, it takes a key to start there's a switch over here. So I just need to make a direct drive. That works for me. Okay, so got the hood up here, and you can see down in there. Yeah, we don't really know what's going on with it, so yeah, I'll show you. That wasn't covered like that. That was over top of it when I got here. So we really don't know. But if you pull the dipstick, and yes, I know water and oil separates, and you're supposed to check it when you're running hot, or running the engine, I mean, not running hot. There's a little separation right there, not much. It's definitely got water. I see it there now. The other day I couldn't tell when it was kind of cold. But, like I said, I'm not going to crank this machine over. The only thing I'm going to be checking for is just to see if the engine will bump. And because it's really kind of a bear to get in here without taking a bunch of covers off, which I am going to remove some covers in this video. But I'm not one of these people like, oh, you got to drain it before you even try to crank it. No, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm not going to do a full crank. I don't want the pump sucking up water, but get it back in there. What I'm going to do is just, like I said again, I'm going to do that. And I've seen a lot worse done to engines. I'm not too concerned with it. It'll be just fine. And if it's, like I said, I'm already set up for disappointment because I'm just assuming that it's completely just done. But hopefully we can bring her back to the land of the living. And I've always enjoyed being around equipment. I've always wanted my own equipment. I'd really like to get me a nice mini excavator one day. But this machine was very, very affordable. And we're taking a chance with it. And like I said, I'd really like to get into doing some dirt work, and I've always wanted to get into that. Besides me liking antique tractors, trucks, steam engines, of course, you all seen the Mac. My future plan is to put the Mac back together and put it back to working. I think that would be so much fun. I'd get to run something, and yeah, I know they got Armstrong steering and this and that, but that doesn't mean I can't update stuff. But anywho, enough of that. But yeah, that's really the plans for this. I've got some jobs to do with it out at my grandmother's place. And I plan on fixing her up, hopefully, or at least getting it cleaned back up. And this would be fun to take to maybe some earth moving shows and all that. So let's get back over here and get some batteries wired up and see what we can do. And we'll pull some covers as well. I think I'm going to pull these off just so I can see in there. Got some wire. Yeah, I need to get me some big strippers. I don't have any. But your old knife will work. No big deal. I did forget a wire brush now that I think about it. Good enough. Okay, got a cable ran through. Let's see if we can pull a couple panels here to look down at the starter. Ooh, somebody got smart banana seeds. Sweet. There we go. Boy, that thing is buried in there. Wow. There's a starter here somewhere. I don't know where. It has to be back there. That's oil filter housing right there. I think that's what, yeah, that should be good, yeah. Huh. Have to pull another cover, I guess. Okay. Get up in here and look. Get my flashlight out. Well, there's an inspection cover. Be nice if I get a bar in there. I could bar it over. I don't know if I get in there though. Probably not. So where's the starter at? This is all new to me, by the way, folks. I mean, I get the general concept of how this thing works, but working on one of these I've never really worked on one. So it's an exciting learning curve. Hydraulic hoses. Sorry for the heavy breathing in the camera. Let's see. There's a turtle in there. I'm not kidding you. There's a turtle in there. It's probably a dead turtle by now, but there is a turtle in there. Huh. That's crazy. So I think I figured it out, not without looking it up. Also, if anybody knows what that bucket is, I mean, I know there's a giant chunk missing out of it, but if anybody knows what that bucket's for, I don't know if it's a rock bucket or what, because I thought rock buckets were supposed to be kind of like pointy. Anywho, the starter, oh, crawl back up here. I do blues on this side. Chasing the cable, just kind of looking. Let's have we turn the light on. Yeah, you probably can't see it in there. I was following that cable. It was around. Yeah. I'll just have to talk y'all through it because I can't look down this hole and hunt it. I think it's on this side. Probably is. I'll have to check it. Anywho, we ain't worried about that right now. Cable looks okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on hooking it up. And if this thing will crank, I'll drain it. And we're going to change those because those are just going to pop automatically. God, there's a hole there. All right, let's just go with it. It'll be fine. It's going to be all right because I know that one cable's ground because it hooks around to the starter like on a big truck. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm not going to sit and try to pull a whole bunch of covers just yet. Definitely heavy. Okay. Let's try to hoist it up in there. This one out. You know, I was really wondering if those would fit in there. They do. Okay. Now, we'll hook this cable over to here, like that. And I'll just run it over 24 volt. And that'll work. Whew. Okay. Now, these are big ones. Bigger than what I pull with. Not anymore, though. So what we're going to do, this is rigging at its finest. Cut this one piece. I was going to kind of run these somewhat, but we're just testing anyway. I'm going to pull that cable out. And I can use this on other stuff in the future. Hook it together. Close enough. We are going to clean this. Well, moment of truth here. I think you guys can see that. I can't tell how it's sunny. Hopefully y'all do, but the more exciting thing is, let's see if we have juice or anything. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fire in a hole. Huh. We ain't got nothing. Let's pull this top cover off and see what's up. I'm pretty sure I've got this hooked up right. I mean, I'd say something's probably stuck in the solenoid. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this anyway. Wait, I can look down in there and see what the heck's going on. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, well, we can see down in there now. That doesn't help me with the start switch. And boy, I tell you one thing. Yeah, okay. Starter is on that side. So we gotta pull that cover next. I'm gonna do the old handy dandy jump it with a with a screwdriver. What's also neat, I'm pretty sure that little port right there on the front is supposed to have a tube coming out, and it goes right in here into the breather. I don't know. I kind of wonder if that's for like an ether thing, like you can sit right there and crank it and then shoot it a shot of ether, but you shouldn't need ether. I really don't know what that's for. Oh, wait a minute. That might be one of them little gauges is supposed to be on it that tells you when to change the air filter or clean it. One or the other. Both of them sound like a pretty good idea, or a pretty good deal. Okay, well, I know for a fact that is the battery cable. Wait a minute. Where's that ground at? I don't see it. It was ran there with it. Where the heck's that hook into then? Huh. Hang on a minute. I really need to take the floor pans out of this. It'd make that job a lot easier. Okay, let's pull the other side cover off. Oh, I see what it is. The loader frame's moved over where it's parked on this angle. Okay. Kinda get to it. At least I can see some more. There's a diesel in there. There's a diesel engine in it. I don't know if that's a battery cable or what the heck that is. There's the kicker. Kicks. No, right there it is. Okay. Yeah. I did bring a long screwdriver. I got smart on that. Down there's the starter. The bad thing about loaders is that, yeah, if they don't have the arms up, they're kind of a pain. So, right there's where I got to jump. Oh, my camera wasn't on. Okay, well anyway, y'all don't have to worry about it. So I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting no power. And yeah, I figured out why I wasn't getting no power. Down in there, the battery cable has rotted away. So I need some wrenches because, well, maybe I can get that panel off. I might go get this side off. I couldn't get the other one off. If I could take that off, we'll be doing good. You know, it's kind of funny. You start taking the covers and stuff off this thing, it's pretty open underneath there. And that motor, it's a little motor. It's not a great big engine. I figured it'd be bigger, but for what I looked up on them, it's a D4. I think that's what they were telling me. Which I haven't even looked up the model or the year number of it. I don't even know what year it is. I know the Ks were built they were late 60s, early 70s. So, gotta look that up. Okay, we have tech support that showed up. There's some kind of support, I really don't know. It's kind of an ugly cheerleader, but something showed up. Oh, it does have to have a ground. Okay, we have some. Okay, well, let's find out. See if we got some cranking. So it does have to have that ground. Now, let's see if it even bumps or moves. It's probably stuck tighter in the banjo string, I bet. It's trying. Is crank moving? Sounds like it. I can't see. We got my other stuff Well, that's better than what it's been doing. That probably ain't moving nothing. You light?
No, try it.
See what you got. These batteries are kind of low anyway, but it might be enough to engage. But it's hot. I mean, it's getting. I guess we're going to end the video here on this particular round. And yeah, I guess the next thing we'll do is clean up and get a bar. Maybe we can bar it over. So appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned till next time. And if you're new to the channel, hit like, subscribe, notifications. If you've already subscribed and are on the channel, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Talk to y'all next round.